this is Jodi. Thanks for joining me today. I am going to show you how to make this quick and creative card using a stamp set from the Occasions catalog called Perfect Pennants. This is a 10-piece set, lots of great pieces in here. I've been playing with these a lot lately. I love the fresh, bright colors on this card. I don't know how it is where you live, but right now we are having the everlasting winters. This is Daffodil Delight. It's a half a piece of cardstock, so it's 8.5 by 5.5. And then my next layer is Tangerine Tango, and this is 5¼ inches by 4 inches. And I'll just layer that on. The next piece you see, the designer paper, is absolutely gorgeous. All of our designer papers are double-sided. This is from the Watercolor Wonder package that's in the Occasions catalog. And this piece is 3 3/4 inch by 5 inches. So you can see, like I said, quick, creative. This oval was made with the oval framelits. All of these pieces I've put on so far are just straight layering, just flat on there with the adhesive. So now let's do a little bit of stamping. I'll set that out of the way. This is Tangerine Tango Ink, and this stamp that's in the Perfect Pennant stamp set, Sending Good Thoughts Your Way. So I'll tap that on my ink pad. This is a piece of Whisper White scrap. And I'm just going to stamp down in the center. And then I'm going to use another one of the oval framelits, this one just a little bit smaller. All of our framelits have a raised edge like that, hopefully you can see. I'm going to put that raised edge down, and that's what's going to actually do the cutting. So let me scoot some things out of the way, pull in my Big Shot. This is the magnetic platform on here. If you haven't seen that yet, it's awesome with our framelits because it is magnetic, and so when I set this on here, it really just has that magnetic pull and attracts, and so it doesn't move from where I set it. I'll carefully set the cutting pad on top and then just crank this through. So then this piece, it came out as I lifted it up, that just pops right out of the framelit, super easy to use. And then just like the other layers, I'm going to use my regular snail adhesive and attach this oval flat onto the Daffodil Delight. Okay, so cute enough like that, but what I want to show you now is how to do this little focal point and really sets the card off. This is the Petite Petals Punch from the Occasions catalog. I'm going to go ahead and punch 2 of those. And then I'm going to just kind of crinkle them. I know that some people don't really feel comfortable doing this. They feel like they're gonna tear the cardstock or just make it look too irregular, but it really makes it look more natural when you wrinkle it up like that. If you look at these two, this one definitely looks more flower-like because that's how they are in nature, just kind of irregular. I am going to take some Stampin Dimensionals and I'm going to put one of these on the back. Oops, it already came off. One of these right on the back of the flower and attach it to the other flower. I'm going to stagger the petals just a little bit so they're not directly on top of one another. And again, just to give it a little more depth. And then I'm going to take one more dimensional on the back. So it's dimensional flower, dimensional flower. And then I'm just going to set this right up here in this corner. Just push it right down in, fluff up the flowers a little bit. And now the 2 other things I'm going to add, one is gold baker's twine. I'm just going to take a random amount of the twine. And the easiest way I found to do this is to set it underneath and kind of wrap it around that dimensional. So that dimensional is there. It's providing a place for that to kind of cling to. And then I'm just going to tie it right down here and let that knot go up to reach the dimensional again. So that just kind of secures it in place. Obviously I used plenty, can just trim those ends. But that then wrapping it around the dimensional under there secures it in place. I don't have to worry about sticking it down with a glue dot or anything else. It's right there where it needs to be, and that tying it like that just kind of puts it snug so that it stays. Now these are some of our gold sequins, and what I'm going to do with this is just carefully take one off the end. Normally you'll see me just cut some off and use the whole strip of the sequins, but I'm just going to use the tiniest bit and grab my glue dots, and I'm going to set the sequin right on top of the glue dot. and then peel it off and place that right in the center of the flower. And it just really adds a lot with that little touch of gold in that corner. I hope you enjoyed this card. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jodi Reinert Stamps.